I'm off the shit with my brother. I'm off the shit with my brother.
do I like it, do it too. Let's go. I do a lot of.
Oh.
Living on a fault line. You think that I'd get used to the shaking. I wake up in the dark, imagining everything I am breaking.
My hello chat.
It's my grip.
Hello, my cute chatter.
Been dreaming in color.
Thank you so much, Afroman, for the resub. Your tier 1 resub for 24 months. Thank you for 2 years. I forgot that I heated up the dog food, but I forgot to put it in the bowl, so I had to run and put it in the bowl.
Did the space cat
But
get
it's now
stuck
in the bowl.
Thanksgiving?
Yo, PT Brown, thank you so much for 3 months and welcome home. Jackster, welcome back for... Wait. There's a new sub. New sub? I'm so not used to new subs. Thank you so much for the new sub. You're welcome. I've been live. Welcome back for 3 months. I hope you're doing well. Prince of Uranus, thank you so much for 22 months. Smug goat, thank you for the cheer. Also, hello. Hello, Raptor. How are you? Hello. Yes, good, yes. Hello. Hello, Mr. Spice. How are you? Sonic Kari, thank you so much for the 23 months. What's the message?
Adore love.
It has come. My attention. That you have violated the cutie law. I can smell it on you. We have cute regulations in this sector. You're too cute. You have to dial it down, or the great space aliens of cute will come and suck it out of you. Yes. That is my message. I needed to get to you. Hi, I'm one of those aliens. What do you think I'm here?
Sniffer.
Abdul, welcome back for 27 months. Welcome back. Happy 27 years. Ooh, this sounds good. What the heck is this? This is new to the playlist. Dalo, welcome back for 24 months. Happy 2 years. All the Zebras, welcome back for 20 years. Welcome back. Lord Conan, welcome back for 27 years. Sniffle. Yum, yum, yum. Alright, it's not working. Hold on. Let me get that for you. Where the heck is it? Why is it every time I sit down, my phone just blows the fuck up? There you go. It's called Forge by ELAC. Every time time I sit down to stream, my phone just freaking blows up. Like, it's like it waits to send me all of my notifications until I just sit down. Peaceful Reese. Hi, chat. Why, hello, Terminator. How are you? Hi, Posh Cats. Hey, Crash Vernal. Hi, Nick. How are you? Keep smiling, dear. Jump, 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 jump. Yes, yes. Hello, Ghosty. Cootery. Is that cute? Cootery in my channel? Hello? Oh my god. Fucking cat girls are powerful, Chad. That's all I gotta say. Especially if they wield a knife and have a cute dress. It's true. I have to pop my neck. Ooh, much better. How was my turkey day? Man, this song is pretty good. My turkey day was pretty good. My mom came over with my sisters and her husbands, and Heavy came over. We had a great crunchy belt. It's just an emote of my head, like. I don't know if Twitch would allow that. Song does slap, yeah. It does. We comfy. I do really like that song. That was a sick song. I'm gonna add it to my likes. Dum 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 dum. So I am sad to a fault. I went downstairs to search for my extra set of headphones, and turns out they were not there. They were not there. So I'm hoping for Cyber Monday I can snag a pair of really nice 250 ohm headphones. That's my goal. I also would like some luggage, because the last time I traveled, my luggage got destroyed. So yeah, that would be good too. You have it downstairs in your spaceship? Of course. You have to have a cargo hold somewhere. I'm gonna keep that cargo on the main deck. No. So if you are shopping, I don't know, when it came off of the barrier, there was only one bag. And it had like huge scratch marks, and like the plastic was cracked. And I was like, where's the other one? I was like, where's the other one? And I had to go to like baggage claim because it got like crushed somehow. I don't know what happened. They don't know what happened, and they did not reimburse me. So I'm like, well, I don't have any luggage. I still have my other big luggage that my like grandma gave me from like, I don't even know how long ago, but the zipper doesn't work. So it's kind of only being held together by staples, and I'm using it to store cute backpacks that I like, because I like cute backpacks. So that's my luggage story. So if you're looking around and you're in the Discord and you want to help me out, if you're looking around the Cyber Monday deals, and you find any like 250 ohm headphones, drop them in there so that I can take a look. I would be very interested. Speaking you, Cyber Monday. We are all of our merch is 15% off right now too. Many merches. Hey. Open or close? I prefer close back. I don't like open back. Open back's weird. It like I don't know what it is for me, but it puts me in this like weird. It makes me feel like I'm in that like, God, what's that term? You know how like when you're driving in the car and somebody opens a back window, but there's like the front window's barely open, and it creates this like, it's like that. I don't like it. Yes, so if you find any good 250 ohm headphones, let me know, cause these headphones are hurting my head. May drop some serious coin. Wow, ooh, our luggage shredded once on a flight. Oh, maybe that's what happened to mine. All I know is my little box, like the hard shell, was all cracked up and stuff. Like there were pieces missing, and then the big one was just gone. Like I pulled in, and they had it held together with like what's that stuff they use at airports? The like plastic tape. They had it held together with it. I might get Genji a new dog bed too for Cyber Monday. I know that it's not really cyber because it's not electric, but he kind of needs one. Ooh, Zoro too, actually, because Zoro, I got him a nice bed, and all he did was tear up the bottom of it. He just tore up the bottom of it, and now it looks like a shriveled, like, wool-covered nutsack. So he needs a new bed. Close back, please. Yes, that is I also need a new XLR cord because my current one is I don't know what's wrong, but something is definitely wrong. Because my electronics should not be shocking me, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah, every time I touch, not every time, but like at least once or twice a day, whenever I move my microphone, it shocks me. So I need to figure out what's going on. I think it's the cord. So I need to pull out and I need to go get a new XLR cord. Yeah. Fudbug, thank you so much for the 17 months. Welcome back. That's really bad. Fuck. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What do you mean? It's a feature. It's a feature. Oh fuck. Oh no. No. I wish my PC had been built by the East Coast branch. Maybe I'll contact them and be like, hey. a look, I guess. I think that's why my headphones died. Because I had a pair of Behringer 250 ohm. And I think that's what happened to them is like there's something wrong with like the power or something. And it like shocked my headphones and broke them. So I don't know. Yeah, I think it like broke them. A shocking feat. Hi Lazarus, how are you? Oh, Lightbear, hello. Virtuous Liberty, hello. Hello, Sun Devil. Hi, Ghostly. Hi, Delamore. I'm so glad to see all of you guys here. Hi, Ocean. Missio White Bull. Typical standard build. Dude, if Rocket Raccoon built it, at least it would, like, you know, function. I thought about getting my sister some of these tattoo markers for Christmas. But I don't know if my mom would be very happy about it. Because I love tattoos, which I might be getting a new one soon. Very excited about it. Very excited. Gonna be done in white, which I've heard hurts a lot. So, ouchie. How am I? I'm good. Hi, Starfruit. Others. Postcat. Hello. Hello, ACVN here. You're gonna get a new one too? I have 2 tattoos. I have 2. They're both Legend of Zelda tattoos. Because I love Legend of Zelda. In a fine needle? Ugh. I die. I bled so bad when I got my tattoo on my left arm. Oh my god, I bled so bad. Ugh. Ugh. I bled so bad. The new tattoo is going to be it's a polar bear with a golden crown, and it's gonna be designed. We haven't settled on the design yet, but I'm getting it. My mom is getting it. My aunt is getting it. And my sister is getting it, and my cousin. We're all going together. Yeah. Yeah, it's a crest for our family regarding my uncle who passed away. So we're going to go get the crest in a more like modern design. I'm excited because it's gonna glow under a black light, and I love black lights. I have no idea where I'm gonna put it yet, though. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. Should probably decide that. Get it on my forehead? Yeah, actually, my Legend of Zelda tattoos are also family tattoos. I got them to remind me of my dad. Yeah, so it's all the tattoos on my body are gonna be in remembrance of dead family members. Great, what the fuck's wrong with me? Oh boy. Why can't I ever just get something cute? I've been really like considering getting like a half sleeve, but I'm too nervous. Oh, I'm too nervous. Hi, Juzel. My dead family. Yeah, yo, nice tattoos. What are they of? My dead family. Holy fuck. Oh no. I love the emo. Just holy shit. I'm sorry, that made me giggle. I want to do on my right forearm. I want to do a continuation of my current one, because I have a Triforce there, and I want to get like because I love music, and I want to get like a staff, and not like a staff you hold to cast spells, like a music staff. It's like the lines that the notes sit on, and I want to get like a big like a small staff that like wraps down my arm, and then it has like the Song of Time on it and little yellow buttons, and then around it there will be like small things that represent like huge milestones in my life. Which is also super sad, because the whole reason I wanted to get the Song of Time on there was because my old band teacher back in like high school passed away, and that was like his favorite song that he like had us play. Was a huge orchestral like Song of Time. How much did I drink today? I have had, let's see, I forget how much. 36. I've had 36 divided by 2. What's that? That's 13? 12? 13? 18! Wow, fucking Jesus. I've had 36 plus 18 ounces of water today. And I have the rest of it to finish. Yes, it is almost finished 2 of my cups. How much is an ounce? An ounce is an ounce. So there. Hi Martin, how are you? Do I like coffee? I do. I do like coffee. I do. Ugh, I'm really warm. Fuck my life. I was like, I'll wear like a light jacket and nothing underneath it, because that'll regulate my body. And now I'm like, fuck, it's warm in here. I played myself. Fuck. Hold on, let me open my window. There we go. I've opened my window and unzipped the jacket. Ugh. I mean, I'm not wearing a jacket. What? I'm cute anime girl in a leotard. Oh, fuck. What time is it? It is 3:54 here. Yeah. Hi, Lucky Mo. I'm doing pretty good. Thank you for asking. That's a floating cup of hot cocoa. Because I really like hot cocoa. Like, I really like hot cocoa. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. I have one blanket and it's on the floor. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so today I kind of just want to hang out with chat. So we're gonna play Core Keeper so that I can just chat with chat. And we're gonna have just a good time. Gamer. We're gaming. When did I start playing? Along. I think I started playing when Project Health came out. That's when I started playing. Project Health. If I can remember right. Ba 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 ba. Drink of water, chat. You like this outfit? Oh, thank you. My main outfit. I'm glad you like it. Also,
Cute Momo is cute
remind
Momo.
me, chat.
Adore thumbs up, adore comfy.
Monty, welcome back for 14. Remind me, chat. That I need to take more Tylenol in about an hour or so. Cause that's when I have to take more.
I can't believe it's been 4 months.
I thought you meant Core Keeper became Valorant, and I went, excuse me? What? What? I was like, wait a minute. So I'm very happy to announce. Oh gosh, I'm lagging. There we go. I'm very happy to announce that I killed a giant blue slime all by myself. I did it. Me. I killed it all by myself. I'm quite proud of myself. Yes. Oops. I'm very happy and I killed it. Very proud of myself. Cause that shit was not easy. We had like a game full of people, I think. And it was like a huge issue. And it was all my fault, because I may or may not have summoned it without knowing. I was like, oh, this looks like where I put the summoning thing. And so I put it down and I summoned a giant blue slime. And it killed everyone. So I trained really hard, okay? I had an anime moment where I trained up and I got really strong. And then I went and kicked its ass all by myself. What a bountiful harvest. We shall harvest. So yes, I have killed the slime. I didn't get to kill the first slime, because the people in my game killed it while I wasn't there. But I got to kill the blue one, and that's all that matters. I don't know why I'm lagging. Like, I don't know why my visuals lag. Because I'm using 40% of my CPU, 30 of my memory, and only 40 of my GPU. So I don't know why it's lagging. Ugh. Hurry. Wish there was a way to, like, give VTube Studio priority or something. Ugh. Yo, Chesrick, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome. Assassin's Creed? Nice. The bountiful harvest cometh. I'm very thankful to Baru for introducing me to these type of games. Because I really like them. Every time I play them, I'm like, I'm in a happy place. Alright, it is time for the harvest. Put our rock carrots here. Pepper seed. Here we go. Today, I'm hoping to attempt to smack Steve, which is the giant worm, or so it is nicknamed as such. See, now I unzipped my jacket and I'm cold. Fuck my life. Why am I like this? Shit don't make any sense! Oh? You can set the process higher? Except I did. I set it higher, but I guess it just wasn't working? I don't know. I don't know. But VTube Studio is a fucking beast, and it doesn't play well with other, like, programs. It does not play well with other programs. I am the Slime King. Yes, I killed the Slime King, and now I wear the crown, and I am the crown. It does, so I shouldn't. Well. Oh, if I said it, how do I unsaid it? Now my computer is laggy as fuck. Anytime I like click. Oh man, my computer's so slow now, and I don't know why. This is Core Keeper. Da, da, da. Da, da, da. Da, da. Da, 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 da. I don't know what that is, Thumper. What is that? Hi, Genji. Yes, I hear you. Ooh, do. Alright, it said it normal. I'm just tired of it being laggy, honestly. Like, especially if I'm not even, like, the computer's not even performing high end. I'm just existing. Very frustrating. Where am I gonna put my big blue chest? I want it. I wish I could rotate it. Hi, Electrode.
Momo Levador
I'm glad you're existing. Holy plate! Thank you for the 25 months and welcome home. Where do I want to put this big fucking box? Guess I could put it there, but then I couldn't access the back box. E. I don't know where to put it. Quite perturbed. Now, I will put it in the big box chest with all of our fancy stuff. Ta-da. Alright, you think it's okay now? No, it's mostly just, okay, I want to kill the worm today. I want to kill Steve! I need to make a lot of pepper foods. Hold on. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, you did? I can't wait to see them. I'm so excited. Let's see. Apparently movement speed stuff is really good. Jesus. What the fuck? I What? What? I can just click. I can just click the recipe and it pulls it from the chest? Wow.
How do I join your game?
You just joined off Steam. That's fucking crazy. Where's the fish that I need? There it is. Okay. Need to be immune to slime slow. That's what we need. Need to be immune to slime slow. So I need yellow blister heads. Where the heck do I catch those?
I might be too dumb to join off of Steam.
I think you have to restart Steam.
Ah,
Every time anybody has joined me, they've had to restart. I don't know why. Oh, why? It's frustrating. And you can click it multiple times, guys. This game is so fun. When I say like, I sat there and watched 6 hours of my life disappear in the span of 30 seconds. But it happened. I blinked, and it was 6 hours later, and I had a crown. It was beautiful. Need to go fishing, but I hate fishing. It's not that I hate fishing, it's very... I don't know, I don't feel like it's very rewarding.
yeah, restarting fixed it.
I just don't
Weird.
feel like it's very rewarding. Hi, hello, Egbert, how are you? I can make stools now. Oh wait, I have to update my table. Okay, you see this ring, chat? Apparently, Steve... That's where Steve lives. He just goes inside the ring, and that's where he lives. So, I'm going to track him down, and when I find him, we're going to kill him. I don't know how. I was told, to try to get swiftness items, but I don't. I have a couple feathers, and I can make rings. They make me go faster. I just don't know if I wanna. I can sacrifice my ring of stone because I'm not mining. So, But yes, this is my makeshift home until I finally build a home. I've got all the workbenches
Adore love.
that I can make so far. Only workbench I don't have, I think, is the painter's table. That's because I'm just not interested. I might make a swiftness thing. I'm gonna make a swiftness ring. Can you wear 2 swiftness rings? I imagine you can. I might wear a gold crystal ring and a swift ring instead. Welcome!
Hello.
Hello. Hello, people happy.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the game. Now, I know that you don't like to be told what to do, so I'm not going to tell you what to do unless you ask. If you would like gear, however, I can outfit you with gear. Only thing I ask is not to touch this chest back here, because I need it for the projects.
I touched it.
I just need it. I put stuff in it that I need for future projects, because this is technically my game.
If you need any fish, if you have an upgraded fishing rod, I can get some.
Yeah, I think we do. Hold on, let me check. Let me check tools. If we don't, I can make one. Ooh, we've got 5 blister head in here. I didn't check these boxes. Who did this? Let me make you a fishing rod. So the top chest is for gear. This small chest is for like crafting stuff. It'll usually have just stuff for crafting. And then the top right one, or the bottom right green one, will have all of our bars in it. But I just took them all out because I'm crafting him a thing. Here is your fishing rod, sir. I'm gonna make some wings. I really like Core Keeper. Yes! I have a, I got a crown because I killed the Slime King. Now I am the king of slimes. I was really terrified while doing it too. I went down there and I was like, that's it. I'm killing it. Little did I know it was very big and scary.
What fish did you need?
Blisterhead. They're black fish with yellow pustules on their head. Oh dang, I'm fast as fuck, boy. Oh god. I'm fast as fuck. Got some range damage.
I mean, you have to go to a farther fishing hole.
I think Kawaii marked a bunch of them. There's a lot of them that he opened up. Before you leave, don't forget to touch the cartography table. Unless you don't want it to update your map. If you don't want to see things around because you want to discover them yourself, then don't click on it.
Yeah, I pretty much went all over the map when I was being chased by the worm.
Oh gosh, I'm almost all out of these salads. I gotta make more. Welcome back, people happy. Alright. I'm going to make some more of those salads. Make a bunch of salad. Make 50, just make everybody happy. Kiri, you're more than welcome to play. Just ask next time, please. Let's see. What was I making? I forgot. Fuck.
Sounds.
Ah, you're right. Your brain is so big and smart. Am I out of glow tulip? Hold up. No, I'm not. anything. The fuck? Oh. That's how they work. Okay, I'm rearranging the pots. I'm rearranging the pots. So apparently, they work, right? But they only work if they're adjacent to the chest. So, because the bottom one I couldn't pull things from, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the chest in the middle and then the cooking pots around it. That way, it'll pull from box no matter where it is. Because I have such a large brain, you see. Now, each should be able to pull from it. Oh my gosh, my brain's so big. Oh my god. Oh my god. Greetings, fellow knight.
Howdy.
Alright, let's see. I really like the glow food because it makes you glow. Also, if I make the food now, the food gets a buff. It lasts for longer.
Oh, that's cool.
I have leveled up my cooking.
You've ascended cooking, my lord.
Yes, it's quite good. It's quite good. I wish there was a way to make the game. Hold on, maybe there is. I haven't looked. Oh, never mind. Dang. I wish there was a way to make it so that it didn't lose audio focus when the game's not, or lose audio when the game's not in focus. That's what I meant. Oh my god, I can't talk. I'm so sorry.
Oh, the like rhino audio in the background settings. Yeah.
Let's see. I'll make some
equipment if you want to sell it to the little dwarf guy.
Huh?
I fished up some swim fins. I don't know if you need those.
We're rolling in dough. We've currently got 2,000 and like a couple change.
So what do you want to do with these?
What are they? Oh, those are those are pants.
Yep.
Well, if you're gonna go fishing, you should probably wear them.
I already have a set.
Don't do it.
Oh. Then I will put them in the chest. Those are pretty cool. A helm, a mantle, scuba fins, Neptune's necklace, goldfish ring. Jeez. You need to find the whole set. That's awesome.
I see we're doing good for
You can make
resources then.
Oh, well, we run through them super fast. Hi, Punchline. How are you? Hello, player. And make some
Have we
more
still-
food.
Have we still not had much luck finding Scarlet ore?
So we're not gonna get Scarlet Ore until we defeat all the 3 bosses. Because I have searched everywhere. I have been all over this except for maybe the bottom right. But I guarantee that there's nothing out there.
I know I did the bottom right. I got like a little flag down there. Couldn't find anything.
Touch the cartography table. I can see that. Oh, now, oh my. See? There is nothing. There's fucking nothing. What I'm assuming is we have to beat all the bosses that are currently here to open up the big ring that surrounds everything.
Ah,
green
that makes
ring.
kind of like how it
Little-
works in Terraria. You have to
Yeah,
like defeat a certain boss to get the rare ores.
and it will go away. And then once that goes away, I'm assuming we'll be able to go further out. But by then, I would
Makes
like to have a
sense.
house and railways set up.
You choose. So that sounds like you need more iron.
I have no idea.
Well, I'm going to deplete the iron reserves on the right-hand side again.
Don't hit the middle tree. 'Cause
This
that's-
one?
Yeah, the middle one. Just put the seed back in the ground. Whoa. It allows us to have a tree farm.
Yeah.
And now they will make us glorious wood for free.
I just needed to make some torches.
I found a house.
Glorious free wood.
That would.
I also have C4 on me now, in case I find something that I want to bring home. I would like to show chat my giant rock collection. Welcome to my giant rock collection. I have 2 of them. They fell from the sky. And I blew them up with C4 and brought them home. Yes, they're quite good. It's like
Use rock?
it's you know, it's like a like what are those rooms to take out aggression?
Oh, rage rooms.
It's a rage room because you can't destroy it. This is our graveyard for all of our fallen. I promise only 4 of them are mine.
What should I
Only four.
use a shovel on
Okay,
in
so
our pick?
a pick will get like take down the walls, like the dirt walls and stuff, and the rock walls, and then it gets ore. The shovel you use to dig up the ground,
Just
or
feeling
you
tired.
can use it to clear away like acid and slime. The fucking larvae are back again, and they're eating my torches. Fucking larval bugs.
Torch asesinos.
They're killing all my torches. They're making everything dark.
Yeah, do you have any more of the spike traps?
I think so. They don't seem to care about them. They still attack the torches.
Do they hit the ones on the wall?
16 months with a cute green
Yeah.
space cat. Love you, Momo,
They're just
and
rude,
thank you for
okay?
bringing
They're
so
just
much
rude
joy to
dudes.
all of us.
That's all.
Adore love, adore love, adore love.
Also-
Rude dudes with the tude.
There's X's on the ground that if you right click on them with your shovel, you can dig up fancy stuff. That's where I got my necklace that gives me health per second.
Have you set up a fungus farm for mushrooms yet?
I have not. Would probably be a good idea. Oh, woo! Weirdo King, thank you so much for 13 years. Welcome home. And Zog Silencer, welcome back, welcome back. Freaking tier 3, holy crap. And then these are my slimes. I'm the slime king, therefore these are my slimes. What is Octal doing? What are we telling Octal to do? Telling Octal to do things is dangerous because he'll do them.
Where's
It's
your
also
chest
incredibly
full of,
sassy.
valuable stuff to sell?
I store valuable stuff here. Like our figurines.
What about the kelp?
Yep, it goes
You sold
there.
too.
Kelp will go in there. Do, 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 do.
Can't seem to find Callie's mark for the fish.
I can't do a face reveal. Sorry. She's already done. Can't face reveal if you've already done it or you never were hiding your face in the first place. Hate that stipulation.
When are you gonna show your real man face?
You're right. Fuck, you're right. Fuck. Ugh. Do. Ugh.
Oops.
What'd you do?
I attacked something big.
Oh no! So when you die, you lose everything in your backpack, but you keep everything on your bar. Would you like a backpack?
I have 2 bars.
Well, I won't make you one unless you want one.
I'm fine. It's just more stuff to lose.
Very optimistic
I mean-
of you.
You don't lose your backpack since it's on you.
Very optimistic of you. I applaud it.
It's not wrong. Fair enough.
Is there any fishing fruit at all?
Not that I have made. Let me look at my recipes. Hmm. Immune to acid, immune to acid. Nope. Nope. I don't see anything for fishing.
Alright. I'll take the movement one. That way I can just move around faster.
I'm sorry. Defeat the queen? Oh god, I don't think we're ready for that. She's scary. I went and looked at her. And she's very scary. I don't think we're ready for that. The next one we're working on killing is the Steve. Big Steve. He's the one that, like, his name is Groom or something. Grom? The Devourer or something? Worm.
Is that the one that's going around the map?
Yeah, Gworm the Devourer. We call him Steve. crew. But after we defeat him, then we'll probably attempt the Hive Queen or the Hive Mother, but she's scary. I poked her once and she kicked my ass. She spawns like these big bright red larva creatures and then they freak me the fuck out.
Ooh, I found a hand mortar for mining.
Yes, they're pretty
Ow.
good.
But do you have any bait, Momo?
I can make you some real quick.
Note to self: do not stand right next to one fire hand mortar into it.
What would you like? Would you like fish to bite 9% faster? A 10% chance to get a fish on the hook? 10% chance to get a valuable or non-fish item on the hook? Or fish starts at 7% closer to the reel-in?
Let's try the spicy bait.
Aye aye, I shall make some spicy bait.
Can you craft lures, or is that...
No, not yet. Not that I have seen.
Ooh, I found another iron key.
Alright, I made you 100 bait.
Okay, on my way back.
The great harvest. It comes. It is time for the great harvest. I'm really excited to move into electricity because that looks so fun.
Electricity?
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
redstone levels of fun
Oh.
because it works exactly like redstone.
That's
You
quite
are?
cool.
For bait, my lord.
Thank you.
I'm excited.
I'll trade you with some fish.
That's why I carry explosives on me. I carry explosives on me, electrical wire, and a generator, so that if I find anything I want to blow up and bring home, I can just blow up and bring it home. Oh, hey, seeds. I like seeds. Seeds are good. Thank you.
Eat them.
Eat your seed.
Yes, eat your seed, Chad.
Good for you. Full of
Your
protein.
Seed.
How do you heal out in the field?
Well, in the bottom right chest, around the big egg, there are healing potions. You can take a handful or food.
Here you go, learn. Here's a necklace that'll give you more health.
Ow.
People have it.
Just call
There you
him
go,
by his
people.
real name, thank you.
No Pepe.
Adore love.
Hi, little progeny. Thank you so much for 23 months. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
We do a bit of watering. So glad I made that bigger freaking watering can. It doesn't take me 2 years to water things now. Oh, what a blessing. Harvest. If you'd like to mess with like range stuff, I can make you a bow too if you'd like.
I have a gun.
Alright.
People with a gun.
Better than the iron bow?
It doesn't
It's slower,
fire
but it
as
does a lot more
fast,
damage.
but it does more
know.
damage, yeah.
Yeah, I have a bunch of rings that increases my range damage.
The monkey will come back for 13 years! Alright, Steve. I'm approaching you menacingly, Steve. Eventually, what I want to do is tear down everything and start building a house, but I don't have the patience to do that on stream. So, what I plan on doing is just... I want to build, like... essentially railways, right? So, they go out north, south, west, east, and then we can just ride them across.
We get a conductor's hat.
If there is one. Aha. So we'll start here and then neo.
Shadow Bunny God gifted 12 months of tier 1 to pup time. They've gifted 895 months in the channel.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for the 12 months sub to pup time. So I can put the rail in the middle of this, and then we can just ride rail carts from like the right to the left side and hop off whenever we need to. At least that's the idea.
Could make a highway straight down the middle.
That is the idea.
You have a chest for like furniture items?
It's mostly just these chests. One's on the right side. For example, or just drive all the way to the right side of the map. Skirt.
Start playing Tokyo Drift.
I'd like to refurbish the once we kill Steve, he won't be there anymore. So what I want to do is turn Steve's like track, the big orange thing, into a racetrack. and then we'll have races.
Momo Kart.
Cause there's already a racetrack like up here somewhere. Where is it? There it is.
The Momo 500.
Yeah, it's great. Holy crap! Yachty! Hello, you dangerous little Oni. Ah, my people, my slime. No. Hi, LT. How are you? I hope you're having a fantastic day, and if you are not, come in and I will give you a hug.
Gold crystal ring.
How are you? Oh my gosh.
Wait, see.
I like being fast. I might make another one. Thank you so much for the raid. If you guys do not know who Yolchi is or Yolchas, you can go check them out. Can I get a shout out for them, please? Yes. Please go check them out. They do incredible artwork. Oh my god, their art is so fucking beautiful. Don't tell Yochi, but I've always wanted to commission her. Don't tell her though. Don't tell her. Killed my slime brethren. Yes. Please, 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 please go check her out. It's very entertaining. And trust me, she's fucking beautiful. Yes. Oops. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Nobody saw that. Don't worry, bruh. Yes, hello! I am Momo. I am a Grin Space Cat. Greetings. 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 Hello. 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 It's wonderful to meet you. If you are new here, I pretend to play games well, and I like cute anime characters. Nice to meet you. I was actually, if you guys know who Uniho is, Yochi is a part of Vyugen, which is also where Uniho is. Alright, Steve. Your reign ends today. I've also realized that Steve is very fast, so when we fight him, we're going to need to be fast ourselves, and probably all have slime swords, at least our melee characters.
Yeah, I just ran into him.
Cause he's fast as fuck, boy. Yo, Echo
Boy.
Dar, thank you so much for the 8 months. Welcome home. What? What did you say? Oh, he was about to say something and I interrupted him by thinking of something. I found another big rock I want. Will this big rock fit with my collection?
Find out next time when Momo rocks Z. I'm on fire. It's not optimal.
Steve must
I have
die.
the coffins song stuck in my head now.
Have the what?
I have the coffin song stuck in my head now.
It's some... The song that's stuck in my head is from TikTok. It's where Paimon, or whatever her freaking name is,
Oh yeah.
does the, like, the running in place thing.
Don't think I've seen that one.
It's been stuck in my head and I hate it.
Oh, looks like Steve's on the move. I hear him rumbling.
My gosh. I got an earthworm. It says earthworm. It's a worm. Nothing special about it. Okay, Jesus. Earthworm had
Way to
dreams.
belittle a worm.
Yeah, right? Fuck.
You want to be an actor. Well, you know, you probably picked up Earthworm Jim. You don't know.
Have I discovered the balloon talk yet? No. I have not. I found more water! I don't know if this would be a good fishing spot, but I'll make you a little dock.
Which direction?
There, I made you a little dock.
Which direction is it in?
I will mark it on my map with a little geode. There. There, I made you a little dock. No, fishing dock. Why does the top one look thicker than the bottom one? What the fuck?
It's built different.
What? Am I crazy? 1, 2, 3,
Perspective.
4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why did the top one look thicker?
I'm working out. Can you
is the
tell?
docks in the clay area? Because that's where the blisterfish, I guess, apparently lives, in the clay.
Well, I am not in the clay. I'm in the Forgotten Ruins. I just found water with lots of bubbles in it.
Oh, that's close to where I am. I think you get... I got daggerfins and pink palace fish in that area.
Nice. Another dock here, because that's a lot of water. Go. Fishing docks all around!
Darker.
Dockers! Oh no, that's a different tag.
Oh, yes, truth.
I'm coming for you, Steve!
Goodbye.
I got a nemesis already. What does that mean?
I have no idea. I just know Nemesis from Resident Evil.
That's incredibly horrifying.
The raw food box is almost full.
walking by me and tried to scare me. As for the raw food chest, I will try... What the fuck? I will try to make a bigger one.
I found an ocarina. Ooh.
I found where Steve goes. He killed a bunch of slime.
I found a throne. Stealing the throne.
Steve trying to stay high? No, Steve needs to die. Okay.
Looks like we need another chest of valuables too.
Oh boy. This looks like a very big thing.
Looks like you got a troll.
There we go, got him. Steve is not minding his own business. Steve is a menace. He's gonna eat all of my slime children. That is why we must kill him. Ow, he hit me. So rude. As I'm literally murdering his family. Deepas, I'm doing great. How are you? I literally just rolled up in here and I'm like, hey, that's a nice house you got. I'm gonna take that now. Doesn't look like it's their house anyway, if I'm honest. Hello? Hello? Is this a chest? Ooh, loot. I do love a good loot chest. Hello? I have broken into their home. I'm now looting their home.
I swear, officer, it's not my fault. The house was loot-shaped.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault, okay? They looked lootable, okay?
Did you see the booty in there? It was to die for.
It's not my fault. If they'd look less lootable, then we wouldn't have this issue. They do be living like kings, though. Like, they got this big ass rug and everything. Like, if I were bougie, I would just make my house out of ore, like just straight ore.
All gold ore.
tree. Hmm. Ow. Fuck.
That sounded painful.
Ugh. It was just me being dumb. Don't worry about it.
You're just trying to have a fight with your desk.
I murdered your whole family. I'm so sorry. It had to be done though. Apologies. I'm gonna take the iron edges in your home walls. I'm a menace. I'm sorry.
Can't be a menace if there's no witnesses left to say
I
anything.
left one. He's in the walls. Oh my god, my nose is bleeding. Fuck my life.
What a way to go.
Ugh. I left him to tell the story. To warn
Send
his
the message.
people. He will be left.
Just runs back to his family with a pickaxe embedded in his forehead.
Exactly.
What happened, Steve? I just saw this weird cat run at me, screaming loot. Yeah.
That's Steve? Steve? Fucking play with me right now, Steve. I'll
ground
kill you.
Is it rumbling? The ground?
I can't tell. I can't tell if that's my headphones or if that's Steve. It was Steve! Oh my god, I can't deal any damage to him. He's considered a slime. Fuck. That means I can't wear my slime gear. Okay, I have to reapproach this. Oh, I have to put cotton in my nose because it's bleeding. There we go. Okay, I have to rethink how we approach Steve because we can't wear the. Ooh. We can't wear the king slime stuff.
Oh no.
Because he apparently is considered a slime. I couldn't deal damage to him. Which was just rude, honestly. He's too OP. If I trade the let's see. I trade the king stuff for... maybe iron? That might work.
Hmm.
Because I also have that ring set that... no. That also makes it so I can't be slowed by slime. That's really good.
That's very useful.
It's my solo game, but I've invited people to play, so it's turned into not so much a solo game anymore.
It's a friend-shaped game.
Oh, my nose.
I'm bearing gifts of a shit ton of iron.
Oh shit. I didn't mean... don't run over here. Do that. I have to go make room. Oh.
Is there any way to heal in town without using consumables?
I haven't figured out how to.
So I found one of these.
Just check to see if you have food that boosts your heal rate.
Without using consumables.
Yeah, you're gonna have to use the consumable, unfortunately.
Right, I will cook up some food. Quick. To get through some of this. Ooh, now you're glowing. My gosh, you're positively glowing.
You're positively radiant, darling.
I really do love the way you glow. It's quite beautiful.
This is a chest made of flesh.
Saw Steve murder a bunch of slimes.
Steve's a menace. He must be stopped.
I'm gonna put the throne in this weird flesh chest.
Steve must be stopped. He's gonna murder all the children.
Absolutely barbaric. Oh, planks of... a generator.
Yeah, it's powering those two carvers.
Oh. I've poked the cartography map so you can see where I explored now.
Okay. The throne. Oh wow.
Oh.
Just here. Sit upon it. Hello. I'm the king.
Little dance.
Living his best life? I don't think so. Steve is a menace and he must be stopped. He must be murdered. It is, Sam. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you said that. That's so crazy, because it totally is. That's totally wild.
I'll bow down to Empress
Which one
Momo.
is the valuables
Adora
chest again?
This one done here.
Ah. Okay, so I found some ocarinas. And I found some precious urns.
Are they precious? Are they?
Apparently. A pretty decorative, without any cracks and blemishes, but its original contents are long gone.
Oh yeah? Well, I have a tent.
Enters.
It does nothing, but just be there.
Oh boy. Just like an actual tent.
It does fucking mean nothing, but it is a tent.
Repair on my shit.
Probably a good idea. I also found an oracle card. Apparently you can combine it with other ones. So I'm kind of pogging about that.
I'm gonna salvage all these tin pickaxes because I'm pretty sure we don't need like 4 of them.
Sounds good to me. Ooh, happy people happy.
I got tea.
Hi.
Your armor's looking extra illustrious today.
I've
Thank
put the
you.
gold crystal ring, which increases range damage by 17.3% in the chest.
Very nice.
And the mortar, because bang.
That mortar is so sick. I'm gonna go sell all of our valuables.
Okay.
Off I go to the market.
Have you built the guy at his home yet?
Not yet, but that's because I wanted to wait. Because apparently, I was looking up like when is the best time to do that. Because
There goes Steve on the murder spree again.
apparently it's super annoying to move them. So I was just gonna wait until we were like ready. Ding,
Except
made
Thanks.
bank. Instead, I've just trapped him on this hill. I trapped him on this little hill with slimes.
I'll free him.
Better not, he'll run away. Ah, the slimes! I've angered them and I can't kill them. My arrows don't work on slimes.
So you gave him his own little gated community?
Yeah, he's got his own. There's another vendor that I found up north.
I want to make them in a little allotment.
Yeah, I'll make him a house eventually once we decide like the actual layout of what we want to do.
So just curious, how much are you charging him for HOA?
Just a little. Nothing too much.
I doubt that.
I resent that. Yo, Rollick, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. I'm so used to saying like welcome back because I'm not used to like new subs. When I get a new sub, I'm always like, yo, welcome back.
So I caught 2 types of blister heads, a yellow one and a green one. Does it matter?
The yellow one, is the one that I need.
Is there
Are
any
these
stone
ready to
necklaces
harvest?
They are. If you want to harvest them, there's a hoe in here, and you can harvest them, and then I'll replant them.
here? I'm going to grab this guppy necklace because it's a bit more useful.
Just put the seed back in the box. You can just right click. It has a big square. There you go. Big dick harvesting.
Yes, because
Alright, let me make a shit ton of these glow wraps. We'll see what the blister head makes.
Oh, I caught a vampire eel. Can you use those for something?
These? Yeah, they're good for health. Ew. A bunch of movement speeds.
okay. I am decked out for another adventure. I'm going to do a bit more exploring on the top left. Or should I go straight down?
I made a bunch of these wraps. I put them. How are you doing? I'm good. A lot better than I have been in like a week or so. So I'm doing a lot better.
forget you have to take your Tylenol soon.
Oh, I can take them again. Oh, thank God.
It just peels.
Bro, you don't understand. Like, period pains are no joke, bro.
Oh no, my partner, she suffers from menopause, so I generally go into very much caring mode when it comes around.
Oh, sweet, beautiful, beautiful Jaysha. I have prepared a bunch of like food that makes us immune to being slowed by a slime. So I've put it in the project chest, and we will use them when the time comes.
Be useful for the de-Stevening.
Yes. Once Steve is to die. Yes.
I got a lava screamer. Ow.
We'll put these in a big chest. You ever break a throne with a burrito? Just me?
One hell of
Depends
a
on what kind of
burrito.
burrito.
Hey, that's a thick burrito.
I'm doing great. How are you? Poor Steve. Steve must die for the advancement of our people.
It's for science, literally.
Steve has to die. There is no fighting this. If Steve doesn't die, then we die. Plain and simple.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Steve, mind Steve. Hello, Steve.
We meet at last.
Steve. Right, we need to get rid of... What's some food that we have I need to get rid of? Need to get rid of the regular fish. Yes. Make burritos. I like the burritos. Okay, so this fish is good. Orange cave guppy is good for mining.
Yeah, those I can capture at the dock in the base.
Sick. I'm gonna make a bunch of burritos because they're easy, some of the best food. So
I tried Taco Bell last night. We finally got a Taco Bell in my town. It was very bland.
yeah, a lot of stuff has gotten bland, but that's just how it is.
Churros were nice though.
I like their. You can only order it online. It's quesarito. I like those. And the crunch
think I saw
wraps.
those.
Those are good.
I got some soft taco, and I got a like bean burrito, and some churros on the side. And you know, it was filling. It did the job.
Caveling bread is really good to take with you. It doesn't have any buffs, but it's good to just eat while you're at base because it'll fill your health and your food. I usually keep it with me just because it's just good food filler. Let's see, I really want to make food with the larva, like the larva meat, but it's better used in something else, I think. Yeah, okay, so the larva meat does critical chance hit. That's good. What does the rockjaw do? Movement speed and melee damage and health. That's pretty sick.
Looking awfully red over here.
I caught a devil worm.
Hold up. This wall is breathing. You
Hi, girls.
disgusting.
There's a little hole in the wall place down like the street from me that's really good. Their entire menu is pictures, because, which I'm very thankful for because I'm an idiot and cannot read Spanish.
They do that at McDonald's too. You could just point.
It's really nice.
Instructions not clear, jumped into picture.
Because their food is so good, but I can never read it. So, the only thing that sucks is like it makes me nervous because if I can't read it, I need to learn the like Spanish word for mushroom. Because that's my biggest fear. If I can't read like the menu, is that there will be mushrooms in it. I just need to like learn the Spanish word for mushroom.
Champiñones?
Who did what?
Never mind, I'll tell you later.
I need to do more mushroom cooking. Let's see.
So veiny here.
Ah, yes, the answer to life, the universe and everything. Adore, I'll adore your adore tail.
What's my favorite food from there? They have like these rolled tacos that are really good. I really like them. Also, like, they have, oh gosh, what are they? Fuck. It's like when you take a burrito and you would like fry it.
Chimichanga.
Yeah, they have those. Those are really good too. Good.
Oh, I'm chased.
They're really good. No, you're cute. It's Cute Comfy Saturday. So I get to declare who is cute and who is not. So far, I have not found any knots.
I didn't sign up to that.
Too fucking bad.
Riot.
There we go. Big dick cooking today. Oh, thank you for harvesting.
The girthiest of cooking allowed in here. I am going to explore this entire perimeter.
How do you like the game, Learn?
Alright, I'm just trying to figure out. What I
Yeah.
missed.
I was confused too. Not going to. I will only help should you so want it. I think we're gonna do just glow right now. Actually, what's our
Room for raw foods?
Huh?
Oh, I gotta heal. I have survived the Steve encounter.
I've been slowly clearing out the raw foods chest.
Alright, here's some of the fish.
Awesome.
And some more valuables too.
Rubbing my eye. I love how detailed Lena's emotes are. They're so beautiful. They're so great. How am I doing? I'm doing great, actually. Which is weird.
Is it because I'm here?
Yes.
That's what I thought.
I'm just in a really good headspace today. I'm very happy about it.
That is very nice and powders.
What'd you have for lunch?
I didn't eat. I don't like eating before stream because it makes me sleepy.
Even like fruit or yogurt or something light?
I don't know. It's very weird. That and I ran out of yogurt because I ate all of it. I really like just plain vanilla yogurt.
We actually just
It
had a
ran out.
frozen. We had a frozen yogurt place open up nearby to me. Actually, been curious to try it.
Is there any reason to like farm kill regular monsters?
It helps raise your stats.
Yep, raises your stats. You go kill all the slimes in the slime farm.
Oh, I'm out in Narnia, so
It raises your stats and then also helps with sometimes they'll just drop good gear too. Hi Phoenix, how are you? I also didn't wake up hungry. I was hungry before I went to sleep. And I woke up like halfway through my sleep in pain and couldn't get back to sleep, so I just made a sandwich.
Night sandwich. Best kind of
You
sandwich.
make burritos that regen health.
I can.
Apparently, the natives are also interested in fishing, so they like to take my fishing spot.
Let me look upon. Okay, so the burritos that I'm making currently, the mushy pepper wraps, they regen health.
Okay, I'll wait for those.
Yes. There's
Meanwhile, I'll
29
try to
in
get-
there currently, so you can take a few.
You needed the golden fish or whatever it was?
The yellow blister heads will make it so that I can make the slime immune food.
Oh,
And we
no,
can
I meant
fight.
the ones here close by, because while I'm waiting, I might as well fish up some of those fish too.
Oh, the golden, the orange pepper, they,
Yeah.
well, let me look what they make. They do mining damage.
Oh, that's it.
Mining damage and health per second, obviously, like every other food, but it looks like... So the blue ones are for dodge, the rockjaw for movement speed, or melee damage. Yeah, it's for melee damage. The crab does armor? Well, that makes sense. Daggerfin does thorn damage. Let me look at the meat. So larva is for critical. Rock carrot does mining or health and armor. I think. Yeah, rock carrot does armor. The mushy tulip salad also does health. It does 4.2 health per second. And there's a bunch of that in there. But probably the healthiest food is gonna be from the heart berries. Yeah, it is. So I'll make up a bunch of the mushy berry pudding is what you're gonna want to eat.
That's all the health regen.
Yeah, so let me make a whole bunch of those. I'll make a whole bunch of those. Because it looks like it has the most health regen. It also gives you plus 25 max health as well. There you go. I'll make up a whole bunch of that. Amelie. How are you? Hello, T. What is your comfort game, chat? You call me Steri. Thank you so much for the 16 months and welcome home. See, unzipped my jacket. Now my stomach is cold. But I know that if I zip it up, I'm gonna get too warm. Alright, I've zipped it. We shall see. Destiny 2? Nice. I'm a king.
Is this giant bug like destroying our map?
Ooh, a giant bug.
The one
Oh, you mean
running around
Steve?
making tunnels.
Oh, he just goes in his big circle. And then, I'm gonna guess that he has an enrage. I don't know what happens, but all the other bosses we've fought have an enrage. So I don't know what his enrage will do, but hopefully it's not near home. We should probably fight him somewhere, like, in the clay area.
Oh, there's a lot of natives down there right now.
Okay, never mind. We should probably find him somewhere else.
Momo, you'll be happy to know I found another tent.
So useful. Oh my god.
I know. Might actually use it to decorate this little camp I made.
Yo, Eternal, thank you so much for the Prime sub and welcome. Keeper, thank you 500 plus hours. It's been really enjoyable. It has like almost all the aspects of like the other styled games like this that I really enjoy. And it's so the mushy tulip salad, if you want to take some, that will also give you 4.2 health a second.
Okay.
It'll also make you glow.
What are you doing with all these necklaces? Because I found another guppy necklace.
I just put them in the gear chest. Yeah, like right now we've got Ring of Rock and Ring of Stone, which is a mining duo, so if you mine, you can wear both of those together.
Yeah, it also gives you an achievement.
Huh?
I think
Gives you an achievement for wearing them both.
Yeah, rock and
Yeah.
stone.
Oh,
Rock and
sick.
stone.
It is an addicting game. I realized I spent like 6 hours yesterday playing it, and I didn't even mean to. But I was just so satisfied.
It just scratches. It scratches an itch.
It's really
Dive out.
enjoyable. I'm gonna make some more health potions for my weary travelers.
You said the mushy tulip salad?
Yep, mushy tulip salad or the mushy goop, whatever it is.
Tasty.
It's the mushy berry pudding. What it's called. Ooh, I got extra hungers. Oh, there isn't any room in there. Okay, I'm gonna put them up there. Put that there.
Right. For more of those blister heads.
3 bases in all different outside zones in your starting area. Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it. Sorry. I'm so sorry.
Is that?
Okay.
Perfect. 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 No problem. I told when I was working with Veiled, I was like, hey, I want to make sure that I can cover as many sizes as possible, because I feel like a lot of like just merch in general doesn't, and working with them has just been so fantastic. They were like, we got you. They spent like, I think, like a couple like weeks finding proper vendors that like had like full sizing. So yes. Have these been watered? I can't tell. Did I water these? Yeah, I think I did. I did not. I'm an idiot. Oh my god. I was like, they usually grow much faster. They're like, we're starving! Mother, please, water us.
Promise we won't be naughty anymore, Mother.
So dramatic. Ugh, god.
It's just a bit of water. Go.
What I eventually want to do for those of you that play this game, it's probably a stupid idea, but I want to create like railways that go out like northwest, north, south, east, and west, all the way up to the top, all the way to the bottom, and then like just set up railways so that we can travel from the core to the outside very quickly.
That would be good, because if the rarer ores are on the outside, faster travel just makes sense.
Yes. And since we have the mortars now, we can just carve it out.
Yeah.
Put a track in the middle. Track it down. I'd say one of the most annoying things is having to fill the like ground.
Yeah. But I mean, I imagine just get into it like a bit of a sort of routine of it.
Yeah, I just will build a bunch of bridges. Which I need to up my bridges anyway. So now when I adventure, I usually will take a salvage bench and a workbench with me, so that I can just craft like, I can repair on the go, and I can craft more. Oh my god, is that a skull? I can craft more like bridges on the go.
Yeah, that's what I do. I build like little outposts.
I just keep them in my bag. Hi Sugador, how are you? I hope you're having a good day. You can just use a boat? There's a boat? What the fuck?
You
I
don't
thought it would be
always have water.
super annoying.
You don't always have water below.
Especially since we've built like bridges over everything. Can boats go underneath bridges? Question mark?
Question mark, exclamation point.
You just keep ore in the same one that has the bars, right?
Yeah, or you can smelt it. You just pop them in a smelter. Gold needs the big fancy kiln, but the regular stuff you can just pop in the smelter. And that'll help you with your crafting as well.
Oh, and it'll just go through all. Okay.
Oh, sick! My cooked food buff just got increased by 12%. So now
Damn.
all the cooked food I make will last 12% longer.
Nice.
Yes. Yeah. I love this.
Going into Momo Ramsey.
I need to clear out the wood.
Soon you'll be running up to Steve and calling him an idiot sandwich.
Yes. Fucking Steve.
Well, man, he doesn't even pay taxes.
Just doing whatever he wants. Slithering around, killing all my slime people. I am the king of slimes. I will free my people from Steve!
I have done the thing, but did you know that you could subscribe for free
Oh,
with
hell.
Twitch Prime?
My only worry is that Steve is also a slime. Did you know that?
I did. Prophecy was true.
Oh, I forgot to grab more bait.
Oh, do you need more?
Yeah.
Would
We've
you?
gone
Which
to
one
about
would you
20.
like?
Same one. The spicy.
Aye! I can do that. There, I've made you quite a considerable amount of bait.
Oop. Should be back up once I get to
Hello.
this last 20.
Hi. Trains are a better idea. I haven't gotten into that yet, but eventually I will. Eventually, I will build the railway forge, and we will get into all of that fun stuff. Steve must die, though. We have to kill Steve to advance. Or we could go try to kill the Hive Mother, but she's terrifying, and I don't want to. Why is this not on the Switch? Oh. If you had a Stream
Deck.
Deck? Yeah, Steam Deck. You could play this on Steam Deck. I don't know how good Steam Deck is, but
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's pretty good.
you heard
found
it
a
here
cave.
first, folks.
I found a caveling brute figurine and an action figure.
Yeah, the Steam Deck, you can get into it for like $250, which is less than the big Switch, and you could play your entire Steam library. It's the same performance as a more expensive model. You just don't get the carry case, the bigger hard drive, but you could put SD cards in it to expand your hard drives.
Ooh. Hi, Yuri. Oh, I can't wait. Once we power the core, oh my gosh, I can't wait. Because this is a big map. If you zoom all the way out, guys, you can drag this around so far. Like,
Oh yeah, it's huge.
it's a big fucking map. it's in early access. This is the early access version. Version? What the fuck?
This game's a virgin. Who knew?
It's
And here I thought I was just getting fucked by these trolls. Hmm.
Stop.
I'm getting fucked on fire. With a four-way. Didn't ask for this.
It's early access, okay? I'm sorry. So apparently they were my brain cells. I didn't ask for this.
Stop moving so I can shoot you. Stop resisting! Can't loot your family if you keep
Be
moving.
gentle, it's a virgin, be gentle. Hello, little slimes.
Gotta be gentle with this axe up his
I
ass.
entered, but I'm sorry.
Wait, what?
I am not the king you need. I must kill you. I feel like it's much like in Oblivion when you take the cowl of the gray fox on and off and like right in front of a guard and he's like, "You're the gray fox! Surrender!" And then you take it off and you talk to him again and he's like, "What do you want?" I fucking
I really
love
love
that
Bethesda
so
games.
much. What do you want? You stop talking to them and then you put it back on. You're the gray fox.
Where'd he go?
It's so funny to me. Great harvest.
Were you wanting to do this?
No,
Oh.
you can do it. I just want to replant them.
Why does it do this?
Cause you hit it twice. Just do it again. No? Hi, Astro Pidgey. Hello. Hello, Off-White Knight. This is Core Keeper. It's incredibly slept on. I think it's very underrated.
It was in my
Has-
maybe part for a while. I saw you guys playing.
It has great, it has really great music as well. One thing that I really like about it, I guess, is that the music is always playing, which I really, really appreciate.
It's like Stardew Valley without all the annoying town people.
Yeah. The town people in this I can work.
Yes, I think it's definitely for the type of game that it is. I really like it. Do I wish I understood a little bit more, or like there was a bit more lore? I mean, sure, but that's definitely not like a deal breaker for me. I like it a lot the way it is. I also really like that it's self-explanatory, I guess, if you get what I mean. Like, there's no UI pop-ups that tell you how to do things. Some games, I like those. and some I don't. This one is perfect the way it is. I don't like big pop-up UIs that are like, press the B button to do this. I'd rather just find out or look in the controls. I didn't plant with chaos. There's bomb peppers over here. There's glow shrooms over here, and then there's heart seed over here and rock seed right here. The water had a reflection. I know. I really like that.
Such a nice touch as well, the reflection.
Oh, and you have skill level ups, which is
Yeah, the whole game is nothing but numbers go up. Like, there's no numbers go down.
Up your health.
Yeah, sure. Yo, Trihex, thank you for the prime. Did the VR headset giveaway get done? We did. It was won by a community member, Morphit. Baron Morphit won the VR headset.
he just plays porn games on it now.
Blessed.
He actually never logged back in. That's all he does.
Blessed. Based.
Man, his hands must be chafing for doing it that long.
Yeah, there's like an entire talent system where you can like unlock all the talents if you want to. And the one thing I like is you can unlock all of them. You don't have to like just hope that you or like build accordingly. You can just unlock all of them.
It's got that nice feedback or playing feedback where it's like you're rewarded for your effort.
It's like it's a maximum reward game. Because there are some games where another good thing is none of anything that falls on the ground, nothing despawns. At least from what I have seen. Nothing despawns.
Yeah.
Which is really great because it means that like you can take huge risks, and even if you die on those risks, obviously if you're playing a hardcore character, you're gonna have to start all over again. But if you're not playing a hardcore character, you can just go get your gear and fight for it. For example, I unknowingly summoned a giant blue slime down here. Hey, get out of here. Go on. I summoned a giant blue slime over here. Didn't realize that it was incredibly difficult. And it ended up murderizing all my friends. There were probably like 15 tombstones just around the center circle here. And I farmed up my damage and farmed it up for like a good 8 to 10 hours and just went back and murked it. I killed it and I retrieved all of my friends' items.
My items now.
Yes, I fixed them and I saved everybody's items.
Can you respawn bosses?
I don't think you can respawn the base boss, but you can respawn like a version of it, I think.
Yeah, that's what the Slime King was.
Yeah. The base boss, I don't think you can do, but with these items, you can summon like versions of them. Oh, NPCs sell it? Hold on, let me go. I think do they only sell them if they live in a house? Is my my little dwarf man here does not sell it. I think I have to have him in a house first.
I've returned from my adventuring. I am going to update the cartographer's map.
Very good.
You'll be happy to see our perimeter.
Ooh, we almost have Steve's path completely figured out.
Oh, here you go. I've just updated it. So jump in again.
Ah, yes. Steve will be killed soon. Soon. The blue guy, I found him up here. So I also have his item. Once we figure out how we want to build, I can bring him back. Yes. I think it would be really cool if the little figurines, like, acted like effigies. Like totems. I think that would be really cool.
There you go, he's guarding the big stone thing. So I've gone around and I have got the entire perimeter of this zone that we're in currently. And we pretty much know Steve's path now.
All of the major events, from what I have seen, are like static. So like, no matter where you, like, no matter how your map is randomly generated, the big slime boss will be within the vicinity of it. And then, like, Steve will always circle the core. And then the Hive Mother will be somewhere within the flesh range. Like the big fleshy stuff.
I think I found a summoning circle in there.
Yeah, like Jensen, their summoning circle is southwest. Mine is south east. Oh. It randomizes based on like area, I think. So yes and no. Yeah.
But I'll put my figurine in with the other ones.
I'm excited to remove the outer barrier though. Like, map is fucking huge.
Your map didn't update. Well, you might want to double check the cartographer's table. Bingo, got it.
We also, there's once we get his stuff, I think one of these unlocks, I'm not sure just yet, but I think it unlocks, what is it? The ability to warp home. Also,
I did
here's your
actually find
bait.
an item.
Your bait, my lord.
Thank you.
Me
There should be more fish in there now.
Yeah, I'm cooking them up.
I think the harvest is ready, my lord.
So pretty.
And poppers.
I like the way they wiggle when you walk around them.
Wiggle, wiggle. Let's go.
Do 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 do
Okay. Fine. It is midnight. I need to go to bed because I gotta get up in 5 hours for the work.
It's okay. I have D&D here in a bit, so that's okay.
Oh, done. But yes, I will catch you all later. And I hope you all have a lovely day.
Have a good night.
Oh,
You must log out here. In the corner of cuddling. It's next to the
next
really
to the
loud...
handsaw.
Yeah, it's next to the hacksaw and the electric. So
If
that...
you have a
When I lay on
bed,
it,
you
turn it
can
up.
regen your health in it without an item. I have a bedroom. Stay out.
Oh, you built... Oh, you built a little room. Let's all get in his bed.
I can't sleep when enemies are nearby.
We're all gonna
Bottom
sleep in the bed
We
together.
deal with the riff.
Apparently there's enemies nearby.
Okay, everybody in the bed.
Nap time. This is not my bed.
If I get a bed and put my bed next to your bed, will you
That means we're best friends.
Oh, gosh.
And when someone else is on there, it says that this is not your bed.
I think it's whoever put it down because I can't, even if I was to like not own it or not own it, it wouldn't let me.
Hold on. Let's
Oh, let
find
me
out.
see if this works as my bed. Hold
Here's some.
on. I remember finding this.
There's some beds up here.
That doesn't look very comfy.
Just a rock.
But where do the mechanical gears go?
In the crafting chest up top left. I'm on the bed.
Hold on.
I put my bed next to your bed.
It's the loot.
It still says this is not my bed.
Guess you have to actually make it.
Oh, that's kind of weird.
I mean, it's like 5 cloth and whatever.
Oh,
far,
they
but
can't be
yeah.
touching. We have to sleep like freaks.
We're a Mormon.
Oh wait, yes. Perfect. Look.
Oh, you probably just had to put it down, pick it back up.
I think it's the first person who lays in it.
Hmm.
Here, come test this, Fakiri. I'm gonna put down a bed and you lay in it.
Yep.
It is. It's the first person who lays in it. This is my bed. Guido, come lay in your bed.
Get in bed, Guido. It's nap time.
We're like dwarves.
Hi-ho. Off like two fish I go.
Hey, we're in bed.
Oh,
The
and
helmet stays on.
if we ever start a new world, we could just bring our characters too.
Yeah.
You don't have to
helmet stays
re-level
on.
from 0.
Oh, you do regen health. That's pretty cool.
Which is useful.
Wish I regen food.
Yeah, I wish I ate my pillow in my sleep too. We'd have to worry about
Sir.
breakfast. Just fold as soon as I get up.
Alright, I will be right back.
Alright.
Oh, come here. Every time I say be right back, it's a huge ordeal. They think that I'm leaving the room. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, my little princess. Hello, my little jealous boys. Here. Hi, buddy. Buddy. Hi. I'm not going anywhere. You're fine. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. I know that it hasn't been like the longest stream today, but I still wanted to pop in and at least like stream for a little bit. But I have D&D I have to get to. And then hey. Oh sir. Oh. Leave your brother alone. He's like, he gets jealous, right? So I'm petting Zoro, and Genji's like, hey, hey, fuck you. Oh yeah, I have D&D tomorrow morning as well. So if you want to watch that, we stream at like 9 a.m. for D&D, and I stream it. And then after that, I'll probably be working on some Conan stuff. I might stream it. I need to get building the dungeon, so I might stream it, and we can hang out and say hi and stuff. So yeah, if you want to, that is. You don't have to. But if you want to, you can stop by again tomorrow. And I'll be there. Obviously. Yes. Sorry that it was just like a 3-hour stream. I would have gone longer, but I was like very comfy in my bed. So tomorrow I will make up for that by just streaming some creation, because I really like the streams where I just get to sit and chat with you guys. But I also really like Apex streams where I'm really hyper focused on the game and doing good. But tomorrow I think I'll just do like a Conan building stream, and we can just chat and hang out, spend time together. Yeah. So I will see you all tomorrow. Either at D&D if you like to watch Dungeons and Dragons, or if you don't, I will see you after for some dungeon building. We're gonna build some dungeons so I can torture my players with them. Anyway, I love you guys. Ugh. And I hope that you have a fantastic evening. Is it torture if they're willing? I mean, they are my Conan players. I love DMing for them so much. It's so much fun. And it's really brought, ironically, it's brought like a level of schedule to my life, because now I have set days where I plan things out for my players. That way, if they trigger them, or if like they are having like a like something is going on, I can DM and have something trigger for them that is like specific for their character and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy with it. And I hope that they enjoy it. If you want to join in on the server, you can. It's a roleplay server though, so you will have to roleplay. Yes. I have like set days where I work on like structure and stuff for like things to do, and it's been helping mentally. Did I hear roleplay? Yes. Yes, you did. Yeah. Yeah, we're in our tentacle arc right now. We're pretty tentacly right now. We're fighting eldritch beings. Can you roleplay having no idea what you're doing? Yeah, I mean, where do you think role players start? They have to start somewhere. But yes, we're going to end the evening today. And I hope that you guys have a fantastic night. I adore you so very much. I adore you so very much. And I hope that you have a fantastic evening. And I will see you all tomorrow morning and then tomorrow afternoon. Goodbye, chat.
I keep seeing clips of you playing Rainbow. What do you think of the ranked rework?
I haven't checked out the rank 3 work. Sorry. Good night, chat. I hope you have a wonderful night. The song is Honey by One True God. It's a fantastic song. Good night, chat. Sleep well. Or whatever you do.